Hello. I'm going to give you all the reasons why I can't start a new YouTube vlog right now. First of all, the last vlog that I did was in March. The next vlog, the first vlog after the vlog that said I wasn't gonna vlog for a while, it has to be perfect. So that's one reason that I can't do a new vlog. Second of all, I have to wash my hair. It's like 3 days after my last hair wash. Tonight is hair wash day. So obviously I can't start a new vlog when my hair isn't like nice and freshly washed and straightened. The third reason is that I'm not currently in my art studio. I'm in like my messy office. It doesn't look representative of the romantic, artistic life vibes that I would like to put across in my vlogs. So those are the three main reasons that I can't do a new vlog. Hi Teak. Is that what you think? Yeah, that's what she thinks. She agrees, obviously. So yeah, here, welcome to a new studio vlog, realistic version. You know, as opposed to like fake curated version, the life I wish I had, but don't. I just have unphotogenic, messy, loads of stuff on the floor that needs to be paper shredded, and a noisy cat who is about to pee underneath the desks. That is my life. That's what I've got. Welcome to a new studio vlog. Hello, welcome to Iris's kitchen. I bought a new water bottle because I lost my previous one when I left it somewhere, and I have been drinking out of a very stylish and premium Evian bottle. And for my choir concert, which is this evening, our musical director said that he doesn't want any ugly bottles on stage, so. And then what I also got was this, which is unfortunately not for myself. It's for a friend who's helped me out with a few things, who's coming to my concert tonight. So that will be an opportunity to give this to her. And then most importantly, I managed to find some fizzy fangs. So life's good. Ugh, I'm having hair frustrations, which is totally not what I was going to talk about in this vlog, but it's staring me in the face as soon as I start filming, obviously. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I need to have a haircut, but I hate having my hair cut. So it just like, I never end up doing it. And I'm kind of considering like, do I want to keep the fringe? Because the fringe kind of covers up the fact that my hair kind of thins on top here, which is like super attractive and super like confidence boosting when you're like in your 30s and you know you feel like your hair is thinning. So anyway, I thought I would give you a little update, seeing as I haven't vlogged over here in 3 months. Did you miss me? Hopefully you're one of my patrons and you've been watching the copious amounts of vlogs that I've been posting there. Sorry, it's noisy. The windows are open, it's hot. I mean, it's not too hot. It's like, it's bearable. Kind of like, we're talking 28 degrees for the last couple of days with fairly low humidity, so it's bearable. Although I think it's getting a bit more humid today. Also talking about the weather. My hair and the weather were not on the list. What's been up? Well, the main thing that's been up recently is that I'm just really busy with my day job and I just don't have... I don't really have the time or the headspace to do much kind of extra art stuff. I haven't been here to my art space in what feels like a month. I mean, it's not been a month. I had a short little art session probably last week, but generally it doesn't feel like I've made any art in at least several weeks. But you know, it just is what it is. Yeah. Today I'm feeling a little bit frazzled and stressed because I have my choir concert tonight which I'm very excited about, a little bit nervous as always. And also I've just got a busy day, so busy day leading up to that. Like in an ideal world, I would just take the day off and like clear my whole schedule so I could just like focus on, you know, like pottering about and, you know, getting ready and then like going to the rehearsal and stuff like that. But that is not real life, you know. This is real life, and in real life I, you know, have to take the kid to school, and I have to like have therapy at 12, and I have to like check in with my day job emails and all that stuff. So what I did do for my own mental health and also for this vlog, you're welcome, is I came up here first thing this morning, well after checking some emails actually, pretty much first thing, I came up here so that I can do a little bit of art, and I kind of feel like that is such a positive if I start the day with art, because I have noticed with myself is if I get drawn into things like emails, being in the office, the phone rings, that kind of stuff, I just get sucked in. And then even if later in the day I might have time, I just no longer have the energy. Like I don't have that get up and go to like come here and start doing art, because I'm just kind of too like wiped. So first thing is tidying up the mess that is the desk. So this is from an art session the other day. There's a video up on Patreon in which I paint this, and then I left my paintbrushes in the water for a few days, and they didn't really like, yeah, I didn't really take care of them very well. So I need to just do a little bit of fixing there, and then after that I'm gonna just push some paint around. So let's tidy and then let's push some paint around. I'm on my way to my choir rehearsal before the concert. First thing that went a little bit wrong was that there were no Uber bikes where I usually get them. Then the one that I was walking to kind of disappeared as I was walking to it, like disappeared off the screen. But I've just found some, so crisis averted. Hello, it's the weekend. Happy weekend. Insert here the one clip I recorded on concert day. Yes! Great, right? I had a good time though. It was a really good concert. It's just such a thrill. I so wish we would like get to perform more. I love singing in my choir and I love performing. Anyway, who would have thought? Today, it's Saturday, we're about to go out and buy a new kettle because our current kettle is a little bit worse for wear. If you've been watching my vlogs, you probably know it's like super lime scaly and like, you know, that's just London life, to be honest. But the little thingy where you put it on has broken off, so we need a new kettle. So we're going on a family trip to buy a new kettle. It's very exciting, yo. Also, what's really exciting today is episode 14 of Not a Real Artist is out. Yay! And in keeping with like being really relevant to things. I'm not the most eloquent today, but it's really relevant because the person that we're talking to in episode 14 is Eamon O'Dwyer, who is my musical director for my choir. So, you know, like super relevant just after this concert to have an episode coming out in which we have a chat with him. It was very interesting, very inspiring. I love the fact that we are talking to people from like lots of different kind of artistic areas. So he's a composer and a theater composer, musical theater composer, sound designer, musical director for my choir and other choirs. It's so cool to be discussing like creativity and the creative life with lots of different people. So, you know, mixed media artists, painters, that kind of thing, but also someone who does music. We've got some other things in store for you for the rest of the season, which I won't spoil. But in any case, after you've watched this vlog, like continue watching for now, but after you've watched this vlog, go and listen to Not a Real Artist episode 14, entitled Sondheim and Roller Coasters with Eamon O'Dwyer. It's a good one. For now, let's go and buy a kettle. Oh, no, look at, no, I don't want to time it, but I just want to like, look, behold, la, the new kettle.
It would have boiled by now.
It would have boiled by now if you'd have put it on, is that what you mean?
It's pretty quick.
It's really quick, oh,
I mean, nothing when it's, so this is cold water, completely cold water. And it's a litre. I don't know, you need a timer.
Okay, I'm going to put the timer on, but I won't make you sit through it. That is very exciting.
That
oh my
looks
god.
so cool.
That does look really cool, actually.
That is so cool.
Right, that was 1 minute 22 seconds, I think, for a litre of water. Buy this kettle now, except, I hope I'm in frame, except you can't. Wow, I do look sweaty. Because we got the last one. It was the X display model, and it was 20 quid. Hello. Happy Monday. Apologies if this is a bit noisy, but the window is open and there's like people ringing their bicycle bells and cars. I am just cutting some of the shoots off of my little bonsai tree, who does not have a name yet, by the way. I got this tree for Christmas. This tree is older than my oldest son, I think. It's pretty, I have to check with Andrew how old it is, but it's fun. So I'm just cutting off some leaves, and I thought I would give you a little update in the hopes that I can multitask and cut things and talk at the same time. You already know that I cannot do this, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Oh, look, this is a really long one. I don't know if you can see, but it's like, it doesn't grow, and then all of a sudden it's got these shoots that like are like a meter long. I mean, not really a meter long. Anyway, it's Monday. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I have a lot of day job work at the moment, and it's kind of just like I have to really consciously decide, okay, I'm now going to do something else, because the work, there's just always things to be keeping on top of, and you know, the work is never done. So and I'm struggling with that a little bit, I have to admit, and I don't know, you know, I'm grateful for the work. I don't mind the work. It's fine, but it's not, I was saying this to Andrew earlier, it doesn't set me alight. It's like sometimes I feel like doing art stuff is actually more challenging, because it requires more of your kind of like, I don't know, like passion and personal kind of get up and go. Whereas when you're doing a admin job, the tasks that you need to do, they're usually already existing. So really what you're doing is you're working through a list of things to do, or you're responding to emails or whatever. And it's, even though certain tasks might be difficult, it's a simple proposition. Whereas coming up with creative things and doing creative things is a little bit more difficult, because it's a little bit more like, you know, there's less structure, there's less ticking things off of a to-do list. But doing those things, see, I told you I couldn't like do this and talk at the same time. Doing those things is more rewarding for like your soul. So I think that on the one hand, I'm getting satisfaction out of like my day job work and it's keeping me busy. But on the other hand, I also feel like kind of my soul is not taken care of at the moment. But it's difficult because it's difficult when you're busy to feel like you've got the brain juice left over for other things. I just find, you know, I need about 48 hours in every day, but with the same amount of things that need doing, just so that I could, I don't know, maybe feel like I have room to breathe. So, yeah, so right now, I'm just trying to, I guess, like, just do the things I'm doing and not have expectations of myself that are kind of beyond what's realistic. I don't really know if I'm saying anything of substance. What else is happening? Episode 14 went live. Did I already talk about that? I probably did. The weekend was really nice. I didn't really do any filming during the weekend because we were out with our neighbors and their kids, and I just, you know, like, that's just kind of private time. I'm not gonna start filming other people unless they're just like my own personal friends and I'm sticking a camera in your face, say something. What's happening this week? I need to take some time. Like, it's so hard, like, because I feel so guilty when I'm taking time away, when I'm like, I feel like I should be like checking emails or whatever. Yeah, the little dance goes along with it. But I need to take some time to do some art, to film some art, to just, I don't know, come back to all of this. And then also on Wednesday, me and Tamara are gonna we're gonna record the first episode of season 4, which in terms of like you listening to it is still very far into the future, but we're very excited because, you know, we're currently in post-production on season 3 with all the guests, and then season 4 is going to be a little bit more of a mishmash. It's going to be some episodes with just me and Tamara, and then some episodes with us and guests. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to chatting with Tamara about just kind of like what's been going on creatively. I really feel like listening to the episodes of season 3 has been very inspiring personally for me, which is great. Like, I make a podcast and I'm actually inspired by my own material, which happens quite often. If I rewatch my own vlogs, I get inspired as well. Yeah, I'm part of the way that I process things and make sense of things and keep going forward on my creative and emotional journey is very much about like talking through things. Like the insights tend to come through conversation, not through just sitting and thinking. If I sit and think, I tend to go into like negative spirals. It's actually the conversation with other people that allow me to have insights and think things through and take stock and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited about that. So that's kind of what's going on this week. Still like sunny, warm weather, yay, but not too warm. We don't want it too warm. I am dreading in the series of Iris Talks About the Weather, I am dreading later this summer when it's probably going to be like between 35 and 40 degrees. I do not, dislike, unsubscribe. I will have it between, around 25 degrees with low humidity, or around 20 degrees if the humidity is higher. Those are my kind of favorite temperatures. If you feel so inclined, please share your favorite temperatures with me in the comments. Oh yes, and tonight Andrew and I are actually going to go to the cinema, which is quite rare for a Monday night because usually I have choir rehearsal on a Monday, so my Mondays are usually spoken for in the evening. We used to have date night on a Friday night, but more recently we just do dinner and a movie night, like at home, pizza, movie, watching something in the living room with the kids, obviously. So it's like family date night. But that does mean that me and Andrew don't get to go on dates very often, and because I don't have a rehearsal tonight, we thought we would go to the cinema. And also the cinema that we go to, or that we've started going to, is the Odeon, because on a Monday they do super cheap tickets. They're like £6 a ticket, whereas our nearest cinema that we really like is insanely expensive even on a Monday. Like, it's nearly like 20 quid for a ticket, so each. £6. Cheap date night. Lovely. And I'm gonna have some pick and mix, I think. Oh yes, and the film that we're watching is actually not a new film. We're watching My Own Private Idaho, which is what they've got a screening on for, just the one. It happens to be tonight, so we thought, you know, we'd go and see that, which is cool. I've never seen that film. I think it's slightly before my time, so when it came out, I would have been too young to watch it. So I'm really interested to check that out.
Quid pro quo, Deke. Thanks, Deke.
Tuesday morning is very exciting because it's when the veg box comes. We've got summer greens. I always never know what to do with these. Like, I know what to do with them, but they don't excite me. Ooh, little gem lettuces. A really big bunch of broad beans. I'm going to look forward to that. Oh, what is this? This looks like... This is a turnip? Is this a turnip? Or is it a swede? What is... Hang on. Babe? What's this called?
What is it called?
Yeah. What's that again?
Turnip.
It's a turnip, right?
I think so.
Okay, it's a turnip. Very exciting. Funny shape one though, like it's like a flat peach. What else have we got? We got carrots, we got potatoes. Ooh, green asparagus. Fancy. This is very exciting. I straightened my hair yesterday, but you can't really tell because it's like, it's humid. I am up here. I did not turn on my computer first thing. Yes, it is still off. I'm up here to, well, have my breakfast, obviously, first of all, and then I'm going to do some filming. I want to film a couple of videos for my patrons. First of all, I'm going to do a like sketchbook and art journal roundup. I do that twice a year, just to kind of talk through my favorite art journals, my favorite sketchbooks, like what am I using, what have I kind of like lost interest in, what do I want to bring back over the next 6 months, that kind of stuff. So that's always an exciting video. I love that. I think there's 3 up on my Patreon so far, like the previous ones. So if you want to go and check that out, you'll know where to find them. And then I want to do something else. Got a couple of options. I've got like an old upgrade box that I want to play with. And I've also got a post-it note here somewhere with a color scheme on it. And I might want to just like do a little bit of art using that color scheme. So, you know, I've got a couple of options. I don't think I've got time to do 3 videos because I've got therapy at 12. It is currently 9:45, so I've got about 2 hours. I think hopefully I can knock out at least 1 video, but maybe 2. We'll see how it goes. So remember how I was soaking this yesterday? It's been soaking for 24 hours, and through the magic of washing up a dishwasher tablet, this can now just be peeled off like this. Nom, tasty, tasty paint layers, love it. Look how cool. Anyway, that's just what I wanted to show you. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Did I show you what I did, my little art session yesterday? I'm really pleased with this. And also this. It ended up being a little bit of a, like a background session. Like, I didn't know that when I set out, but like these kind of things just, you know, happen when you do art intuitively. I'm also very happy with my cleaned brayers. That's going to be very interesting. Although I have to say, I do like a dirty brayer, actually. I like a dirty brayer because it has more texture than when they're clean. But my brayers were so dirty that they wouldn't actually like roll anymore, so I really had to do something. Oh yeah, also I've like rediscovered my catalyst tools. I'm very excited. So if you want to do art journaling with me and see how I created these and pick up some tips and stuff, then you can find the video over on my Patreon on the art tier, or on the deeper impressions tier, which has access to all of the videos. What else? Oh yeah, a friend of mine kind of like unexpectedly invited me last night to a concert of the Talis Scholars. It was really like, it was last night, and I was like, oh my god, I'm free. I love being invited last minute, because sometimes it's easier to say yes to something last minute than when you know it ages in advance and you just don't know if you're going to like have time or be free or have the energy. Anyway, so we met up and went to this concert, had a bit of a lot of wine, and it was amazing. It was really just, you know, they sing a cappella. It's this kind of like old choral music, and like the sound they make, the control they have, the way it sounds just in you know, in a theater. It's just, it's amazing. And then the final performance that they did was Spem in Alium, which is a piece with 40 different voice parts, which is just like, it's just mind-blowing. Anyway, it was really good. I'm really glad I went, and it was so nice to hang out with my friend as well. But that was like unexpected surprise, so fun. And then today, feeling okay, feeling a bit like, I'm not hungover, but I just feel a little bit like raspy voice. I don't know, I'm feeling a bit anxious actually, and I don't know why. I feel like I think it's one of those things where when things are going okay, I'm kind of like, when is the other shoe going to drop? So yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit like, I don't know, like nervous or anxious, but without any discernible external reason. So the reason is probably just internal, right? So yeah, that's where we're at. I am also going to close out this vlog. It's been good, it's been great. I have enjoyed making this little vlog for you. I do want to just say though that yeah, this doesn't mean I'm gonna do regular vlogs on YouTube again, because it's really difficult. Like sometimes I have time, and then sometimes my week is just completely rammed and I can't do anything, and then feeling like I am doing a YouTube video or a YouTube vlog when I also have content to do for Patreon, it's just really difficult. Like I don't have time to fit everything into my life that I want. So there we have it, and that's just the reality, at least right now in summer. But in any case, I did want to just make this vlog for YouTube, for you all who have been supporting me and like watching my vlogs for a long time. I really appreciate it, and I'm sorry that I can't vlog more regularly here at the moment, but you know, I will when I am able to. And in the meantime, if you do miss the vlogs, you can catch me over on Patreon, where it's all a little bit more if you can believe it, it's a little bit more low-key and a little bit more casual, and you know, sometimes the vlogs flow thick and fast. I think last month in May there were 4 vlogs, so that's pretty cool. But then, you know, in some months there's not as many, there's like just 1 or 2, but that just is what it is. Yeah, but in any case, if you don't see me around here, you know where you can find me. Over and out. See you in the next one. Bye!